invite you to turn on your camera. We begin. So, and if you can hear me clearly, could you please give me a quick yes or maybe your favorite emoji in the chat? Okay. All right. I can see. Okay. I just want to make sure everyone is alive and happy today. Okay. Also, I want to know where are you all joining from? You can type your country in the chat and I will see how global our office today is. Okay, here Marjun from Philippines, India. So, okay, next Nigeria. Wow, it's amazing to see participants joining us from different countries. Thank you very much for joining the orientation. So, this orientation session is about the surface, understanding Korean culture, and through this session, we will walk you through everything you need to know before the Korea Summit 20 officially begin. And all right, without any further ado, let's move to the highlight of today pre-orientation. Let's introduce our speaker today, and she is Miss Cindy Aulia. Okay.
Hello, everyone. Finally, we're meeting each
Okay.
other again after a while, yeah. After 2 weeks, not meeting all of you. But again, my name is Cindy, and I'm the public relations of Youth Break the Boundaries. Thank you, Hawa, for the welcoming. And I saw a lot of you coming from different countries, yes, not only Indonesia, but I think I didn't see any Indonesian here, only from India, from Pakistan. Hello, Malaysia, our neighbor, Pakistan, Ivory Coast, and Cambodia, Mozambique. Oh, that's the first country I've seen joining our program from Mozambique, actually. Congratulations, guys. You have made it this far. I think it's already been like 4 months after the registrations for the full funded. And right now we're still ongoing for the self funded one. And before we start, maybe I would like to test a little bit like, how are you guys doing? You can just type love or just thumbs up if you're feeling great today. So today's session won't be that serious, yeah, Halwa. I think the serious term have passed because some of you maybe have already been to the interview sessions, or you have been decided to continue for the self-funded one or waiting for the results as well. So basically today's topic is about Korean culture, which we also, as the committee, I mean, Hawa and I, and also other teams behind of the Youth Break the Boundaries Foundation, may not know very much about Korea, but this is based on our, what is it? Um, on ourselves, like, because we have been, um, we have been organizing Korea Youth Summit for the second time. And this will be the third time that will be held in September later on. So basically based on experience. So maybe you will also have like, your own acknowledgement when you arrive there, or maybe you have also like, been a fan of a Korea itself. Like maybe you have an idol in Korea, which we also know that the Korean celebrity is very famous, especially for the boy bands, yeah, for the girls and also for the boys itself. So, okay, let me continue. And thank you, Hawa, for introducing me at the first session as well. So let us continue for our next um is the topic itself. So let me share my screen. Okay, wait a second. Let me just, yes, put it like this and then like this. Okay. Can you guys see my screen now? Can ya? Okay, then let us continue. So basically, this is just like a disclaimer for you. I have already said this before, but actually, you will also like notice a lot of things that's going on. So as the what is it? The disclaimer. You may also know that when in Rome's when in Rome, do as Romans do. So basically we have to respect the culture in the country that we visit, and also we have to know several things before we visit the country as well. So some of you may know that if we're talking about culture, it means like your own country and another country may have like a different culture. For example, in Indonesia, we love crowded place. We love like everything is crowded. But maybe if you compare us to the European countries or to the Balkan countries, it's not that crowded. And also the culture is different. For example, if you're honking, if you're smiling to someone in Russia, maybe it will also like maybe make them think, oh, okay, why is it weird that someone is smiling at me and something like that. But in Indonesia itself, like we always say hi even to new people and something like that, and it will be different to another people in the other countries. So that's why we need to understand several things before we visiting the Korean culture. Sorry, the uh, South Korea itself. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So I think you have to stay muted through the entire session. Is there any problem with my voice or something? How? No, yeah.
No, maybe just someone just entered. So
Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, so we can continue. For the first thing that matters about the Korean culture itself is the first thing is that you have to adapt quickly to the Korean environment because basically the Korean people and also the Japanese people, it's all they are neighbor, not really neighbor, but they're close. And sometimes people think they're similar, but actually they're not. So basically, but some of the things that actually um the same with the Japanese and also the Korean people is that the timing, they respect the timing, and I don't think they are tolerating lateness and something like that. So they have to adapt very quickly to the environment. And also the second thing is that communicate respectfully. You have to learn about their best language, like thank you. What is thank you in Korean? What is please in Korean? So basically, don't forget about that. Like please and also welcome. And also what else? Sorry in Korean as well, because I think some of you already know because they've been like watching or binge watching the Korean drama itself. So basically, some of those basic words are already there. But before that, if you didn't know about some of the basic words, you need to tell yourself, and then you need to not. I didn't teach you to watch the Korean drama, but you can just like there are YouTube channel that you can follow, and also basic words that is common to be spoken with the tourists that's like coming to Korea itself. And the third thing is that avoid cultural misunderstanding. And also if you are like throughout the session you will also know what are the differences, or maybe you will also notice oh, in my country it is like this, but in Korea it may not be like this and something like that. So it will have to avoid your cultural misunderstandings, especially like I said before, if you haven't if you haven't been in Korea itself, you cannot just treat um people or Korean people same as you treat your own people. So basically, when in Rome, do as Romans do. So if you are in Rome, basically see what the Roman people do and then mimicking them, or not like slightly similar with them, but you have to know every bit of things to finally engage with them, and also have, like, a bit of adaptations to the environment itself. And also, it is also through adaptation you will also know about how to build meaningful connections, because you have been, like, from your country, basically from Indonesia to Korea, it's a quite far, because we are far to the east side, sorry, far to the south side, but Korea is more to the uh what is it, to the north side. So basically it's like in the middle, and something like that. So basically you might want to have what is it, a good memories, right? You don't want to have like a bad memories. Oh, I have this kind of bad memories when I visited Korea. But um anyways, bad and good is also a story, right? But you might also want, like, have meaningful stories to tell when you back to your home country. So because culture is not only a traditions, but also it comes from daily behavior. It tells yourself how your culture is behave. Like, if you go to another country and then you tell the Korean people, for example, oh, I'm coming from Mozambique, I'm coming from Indonesia, so they will know, oh, Mozambique people is quite friendly, Mozambique people is quite respectful, and something like that. So that also tells about your daily behavior, like that. And the first thing that you should notice is the core social values in Korean society. The key values of the Korean culture is includes the first, it's respect. If you, like, some of you have watched the Korean drama itself, they respect, especially towards the elderly. So even though you didn't know about them, or you didn't know their names, even like they're strangers to you, but basically if you have like eye contact with them, you don't want to be like that, like seeing them like in a weird face. So basically just smile and respect, like saying hello or something like that in Korean. So basically they will notice that even though you are tourist, but or you're noticing their culture, something like that. And the second is that collectivism and harmony. So as you see also in the Korean drama, because I personally watched the Korean drama itself, the collectivism and also the harmony. So they liked the sense of togetherness, the sense of seeing new people, the sense of what is it about, um sharing and something like that. So in the means of sharing means you shared in harmony. So you, even though there are a lot of differences, but they pretty much want to know, like, um what it feels like to be in a group full of diversities and something like that. And the third thing is that discipline and also responsibility. The first thing is discipline. Discipline is not about only about the time, but also how you dress, how you make yourself look like in other people. Because trust me, even though in the Korean drama itself, if you see like so many celebrities looking so beautiful, looking so good, well dresses. But if we compare to China, maybe they have like different kinds of clothing, or maybe China is more modern than the Korean itself, and something like that. But the way you dress is the way you show the discipline that you want other people to see in you. And also the second one is responsibility. If you make mistakes, you can just say sorry and then fix. If you have the option to fix things, for example, if you drop something and then um or if you want to cross the road, or if you want to what is it again, also about throwing the trust. This is also very important thing because in my country, not all people have, not all people notice about the about importance of like what is it? Throwing the trust in the um in the expected, not at, in the right place and something like that. So basically, it also tells about yourself, the responsibility that you have in yourself like this. And then politeness in communication. So basically, maybe if I have to like give you the example in Indonesia itself, in different islands we have pretty much different characteristics the other people. For example, in the Japanese people, or people from Java, they speak very polite. Not they are polite, but that's just how they speak. And also, but if we compare to the eastern side of Indonesia, they speak so loud. In Japanese people will think that the eastern people is like they're not polite. They speak very loud. They are loud. Why do they have to talk loud when they are in front of me and something like that? Because it's just the way culture speaks. They speak differently, so we have to respect them as well because we are not in our country. So basically, mirror what they do. So I don't think I can teach you about the politeness, but as you see that, like, I mean, just be yourself, but basically, being polite, being respectful is the top values that you have to see for yourself, like, and then give the best that you can when you were in other countries like this. And also this value shapes social interactions, something like that. And the next is that respect and hierarchy. And Korean society emphasize age and seniority. So basically, one thing that I learned from the Korean people itself is like sense of body language. Even though we cannot say sorry, or we cannot say please, we cannot say help or something like that. But they have this kind of body language to tell sorry. So basically, if you say sorry, if you bow down even to the elderly and something like that. So if you don't know how to say it in a formal way, just takes the body language. Like if you cross the road and then someone give you the time to cross it, or they stop just because you want to cross the road, just bow down and then say thank you. That means when you bow down you say thank you and something like that. And yeah, for the example it is like that. And then using polite expressions, it's not like you want to do intimidating expressions towards the elderly people, right? Or to the people that you haven't met before, like judgy face and something like that. You're not a Karen, are you? And also the third thing is that letting seniors speak first. So and also this is the most important thing, because there will be a tour guide that's basically older, and I think she's been in or he has been in Korea for so long now, and they will also accompany you towards your day two of the program, because it's city tour and also university visit. So basically, uh if there will be a lot of bus with a lot of participants. So each bus will have their own tour guide, and tour guide is basically someone older than you. So learn to listen and then let them speak. And if you have any questions, when they ask you to ask the questions, then or when they let you to ask the questions, just ask the questions. Do not cut before they speak first, like that. And also, I think when you eat at the restaurant, because in day two or in day 2 or day 3 you will also eat outside at the restaurant. So basically you will meet a lot of um, Korean people at that restaurant, or during your visit, like on the way to the restaurant. I don't know, it will be by bus or by walk on foot, because they said it will be somewhere near the hotel, but there will be an updated version about that. So basically, yeah, learn from that day as well, because um, the what is it? The outdoor activities is basically between those 2 days, day 2 and then day 3, and the rest is you meeting at each other at the hotel. So basically, but you will also have different culture, right? For example, Marjun from Philippines, and then he met me, who is coming from Indonesia. Even though we are from the sea countries, we have pretty much different characteristics. So yeah, you will also learn a lot of things based on that. But for the Korean culture itself, you will need to adapt in those 2 days. And after that, if you want to extend your stay, you will also learn a lot of new things, I bet. Yeah, and also for the cleanliness as a social value. And the first thing, the cleanliness reflects respect for others, because if you are clean, it means that you are disciplined. If it means that you know the rules. So actually, um, in what is it, in the hadith of my belief, it is also told like that, like part of yourself is your cleanliness. So basically, the first thing is that you if you go somewhere near public spaces and you bring water bottle with you didn't bring water with you bring water bottle that needs to be thrown. You have to keep it for yourself. If you don't see anywhere there, if there is a dustbin or not, and you didn't see any dustbin near there, just keep to yourself or put on your back until you find the dustbin or the trash. You can just throw it away when you already seen that. And then the second thing is that, especially when on day 2 of the program, which is you will spend a lot of times in the venue where you want to present your project. The venue will be in the hotel or outside of the hotel, but basically in hotel or in your own room even. Littering or make everything messy is unacceptable, especially if you throw your trash not in the not in its place. It's called littering, right? So it's unacceptable, even though it's not only in Korea. Yeah, it's also actually not acceptable in any other countries as well. And also the cleanliness shows discipline and also awareness. And also a clean environment represents a respectful society. So they will also think like that, because there are times when it's the case in Japan Youth Summit before, and one of the participants coming from Indonesia, which makes me ashamed. The tour guide, she is half Japanese, half Indonesian. So we were in this, what is it, a venue, and this participant brings two bottles with them, and then they do like normal discussion with any other participants. But the other participants bring the bottle, but while the Indonesian participants throw the bottle right in front of him, and even in across him there is, like, the dustbin where you can put the trash there. But he decided to leave the bottle unattended in there. So basically the tour guide saw that, and they will say, oh, it is very shameful for us, the Indonesian, blah, 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 something like that. So you don't want other people to think bad about your country, right? You don't want other people to think that, oh, someone from your country is basically like this. Imagine what the country look like if uh, actually it's becoming a habit for the people in that country and something like that. So I don't want other people to think bad about you. So basically you need to create a good image of yourself, even though not only for the Korea Youth Summit, but also for yourself and also for your country, like that. And waste management and environmental culture, it's basically better than in Indonesia, because they're in bus station or the bus stop, or in any other train stations, and in a public spaces. Basically, they have this type of dustbin that have a separate management system, which is the first thing is about the food waste, and the second is the trash that can be recycled, and the third one is like a general waste, something like that. So there will be signs of which trash that you can throw in the dustbin itself, in the separate dustbin. And the second case is that this is the interesting part. If you throw your trash not in the right place, you will be fined. And basically, there are a lot of, like, the police during the patrol. So yeah, just be careful when they see, because you will get fined, like that. And another things, daily habits related to cleanliness. Common behaviors you may notice. The first is that people carry trash until they find bins, like I told you before. And the second thing is that public transportation is very clean. Is very clean. Let me repeat, it's very clean. You won't find trash, even though you will find, but it's just tiny bit of trash. Okay, it's very clean. And also, unlike some of the countries, maybe that, like, I don't want to mention the country because maybe, yeah, but in the Korea, in the Japan, and many other Asian countries, that's like, adapting to cleanliness, adapting to disciplines of waste management and something like that. Even not only in their homes, but the public spaces, it is like very clean. And then eating while walking is uncommon. This is also types of things that maybe they will find it weird, because when you eat, you have to at least sit down. When you drink, you have to at least sit down, and something like that. So if you have a habit, because it's some kind of habit that culture is created, like if we do this, so there is rules, and these rules become the culture and something like that. So basically, if you have this kind of habit, eating while walking, you have to pay attention to that. And the last thing is that public manners are strongly observed. So yeah, like I said before, people see, people watch. Maybe you didn't know what they're talking about, and maybe you just don't care, but don't make them think everyone else in your country is the same as you are, like that. And also for the general rundown, for the day one, we have the arrival of the delegates and the forum of discussion. So basically, when you arrived already at the airport, you will have airport assistance during the program, and also registration and hotel check-in. And you will also get, what is it, the seminar kit, the what is it, the clothing, the clothes, and your back to carry on with you through other program and something like that. And what else? Yeah. If there is any sponsor, maybe we will have sponsor again with natural hair care products that you can take home to, and also opening ceremony or forum group discussion. And in this day one, you will also have the chance to, like, having preparations with your groups. That is called forum group discussions, like that. And second, there will be city tour and university visit. And we will be partnering with for the university. So we're still deciding whether we want to go to the previous university or we will go to another university. So we'll give you the update soon on another day of the pre-orientations. Okay, and the third day is the project presentations and also the cultural night. This is the core or the main program because you will also present your project. Also, you will see if you get the awards or not, and the cultural night. So basically, you will be dressed up with your costume. My suggestion is that okay, there will be best costume awards, but wear something that makes you comfortable because this will be happening one day. The presentations, which you will have to like wear the formal outfits, and then you will need to change for your national costume. And basically in Indonesia itself, we love the complexity when there is this kind of awards, basically because maybe they think they won, like win the any other awards except the best costume, so they want to like wear so like something like crowns or something like that, headpiece on their heads. And basically that's something that makes you that might make you feel uncomfortable. So just dress well, dress dance comfortably and something like that. And last day is certificate claims, hotel checkout, and also the airport assistance if you don't want to extend your stay. So basically, there will be airport assistance. But if you want to extend your stay, there won't be any transportations that we give you. So it's only for those who want to come back to their home country. So we will assist them for the airport departure like that. So I think that's all from my side. If you have any question, we will have the Q&A session. But we will first take the documentation session. Yeah, Halwa.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Cindy, for the insightful explanation. We've just shared more detailed information about the Korea Summit 2026, especially about the Korean culture. And this session has helped answer some of your question and maybe made you feel more prepared. So before we step to the next, I would like to take a photo session. So we kindly ask you to turn on your camera. How many slides we have? I see.
I think two, yeah.
All right, we have the slides. So the operator will take the screenshot a few moment. So prepare yourself. I will count it down.
Let's
If you have
go. Let me see
prepared.
all the beautiful face.
All
So
right.
nice. Oh, someone from Rwanda. Rwanda is very far away.
Okay, are you ready all? Okay, I will count it down in 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Okay. So one more time for the first slide. 3, 2, 1, cheese. Okay, for the second slide, we see. So I will count it down in 3, 2, 1. Okay, one more time. 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you all for joining
Okay,
the
is there
photo
any
session for
questions,
this
guys?
pre-orientation. So now it's your turn. We are opening the Q&A session. So don't hesitate to ask your question either through the chat or by speaking directly. Okay, we
I think no questions, yeah.
okay. I see here maybe in the chat. Oh yeah, no question. Maybe just about the discussion about throwing a trash.
Yeah, because what is it? Speaking in another language, and then you try to translating in your head, it doesn't work. It's just frustrating, you know.
Okay, many expression, many mean. So,
Okay,
here I come from
what will be
Zil
the
Farmer.
approximate cost?
Approximate
What
cost for the summit.
approximate cost? Actually, I kind of forgot about that, but there. Can you share the guideline link, Hawa, to the chat? So
Okay,
maybe she
guideline.
missed the about the guideline itself, because
Okay,
so many programs actually, but six program that we're handling right now. So I forgot. I'm afraid if I told the wrong package for this program, for the Korea Summit program. So you can just see for yourself for the in the guideline, yeah, for the Zeal Parmar. I'm afraid to pronounce your name wrong, but I think it's Zeal Parmar.
okay, I will send the guideline link.
Which
So,
hotel are
to
we
the next
staying?
from
Which hotel
Marjun
are we
Martinano.
staying? Actually, that's also another good question, because we're still, like, deciding between two hotels with our partner from Korea itself, Global Youth Peace. So there will be agenda about that, like where is our venue, where you will be presenting your project, and also which will be after you arrive at the airport and something like that in the next pre-orientation. So I cannot say hotels, but we won't be staying in the previous hotel, which is Marina Bay Sands, because that's like far away from the airport, and it's like you're not staying in a city. So basically, you will face boredom if you stay in a city, because based on the previous, what is it? Previous participants there complaining about the hotel, like, oh, it is okay, the hotel is okay, they have this swimming pool and stuff, they have this, what is it? What is biang lala in 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 English? Yeah, something that like in an amusement park. So basically on the at night it will be like so so good to watch, but when you go outside it's so quiet. And I don't think, if you like crowdness, especially if you already stay in Korea, if you already visit Korea, but you are like, oh, I spent a lot of money to be here, but what I see, it's just quietness, it's just silent. So we try to have like a different venue and also different hotel. That's why we're still in discussion with our partners, so no need to worry about that. There will be another discussion about that on the next pre-orientation. Okay.
Okay. And here we have for the first rising from Hamidullah Muradi. Okay,
Yes,
please.
hi
Okay.
everyone. Yeah,
Hello.
I'm joining to this meeting from Germany. I'm actually from Afghanistan,
Oh.
but I'm living in Germany and I'm the member of Feminists International and also the member of the Green Party from Germany. So I would like to ask, I just I just know about this uh, conference in Korea in a few days, but actually until now I didn't arrive with any answer from this conference. I write an email to know more about the invitation and
Oh.
something to get more information about the to I will try to take my visa from here, and also I would like to take my hotel and my ticket to fly. But
Hmm.
yeah, I write an email to know all about this because some conference we are make it here, we are always trying to uh, actually from this conference we take the hotel and the ticket for to fly for everybody who joined to the conference. But I don't know from Korea. That's why I write an email, but I didn't receive any answer.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah.
Okay, you actually there is guidelines, and also you can find the invitations if you have already registered to the program on the website. So you can just access our website on www.koreayouthsummit.com, or you can just directly contact the admin here, because we're not really checking the email, since our secretary for the Korea Youth Summit itself is changing. So I think there are missed of handover. So I will write it down here for the number. Wait, yeah. And you can also ask about whatever you want to ask through this number.
Yeah. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Hamidullah. Okay, anyone who wants to ask directly by raise hand? So here we see some question from the chat. From Lara, it has 9. I have not paid my page 1 installment. Can I do it now?
Yeah, of course. But make sure you have already registered for your visa, or they already send you the visa documents. Yeah, for those who wanna make payment for the batch one, you can just directly get email, follow up email that you wanna pay for the registrations. Um, and but first make sure that you have already, like, have ideas about the visa issues, like that.
Okay.
Okay, maybe
I
I will
hear.
just answer for the margin here. How do I know if I get
Okay.
accepted? If you have already been through the interview sessions for the fully funded, you will have a follow-up email regarding your application status. So basically, if you're accepted as the fully funded, you will get the announcement email that you are accepted as the fully funded. But if you also got rejected, you will also receive the email, like that. So no need to worry. Who is it? The head of mentor, Miss Chacha, who's actually in charge for this, will send you the email. And another question may be coming. Okay, just one more
Okay.
question.
Okay, I will choose maybe first from Yusra.
I guess Nasila, yeah.
Yes.
Nasila already raised hand.
Yes.
Nasila first.
Yes.
Hi.
Hello everyone. My name is Nasida.
Where is
Actually, I
she?
wanted to.
Where is she?
I was
I
asking.
I did not put my camera on.
Okay.
Okay, so like I was asking about because I believe you guys are Malaysian, right? So like you said in your catalog that we would have like Halloween crazy
Ah,
time. So I wanted to inquire more about that, maybe.
okay. Oh, actually, we're Indonesians, but that's okay.
Oh,
We're
sorry.
still, yeah.
I'm sorry.
About the halal food, no need to worry about that. We will also be partnering with what is it? Restaurant. Our partners that will handle in Korea later on. They will give the list of restaurant that's halal. So basically, yeah, even though we are eating outside, that, like I said before, we'll have this kind of bonding, and we will eat outside in a restaurant, and us lists of restaurant that have halal menu. So no need to worry about that. And for the recommendations of halal restaurant, what time is it to do the prayer and stuff, you will get our smart book. So you can also access that in the website, in the
Mm-hmm.
documents. there will where you find where we attach also your invitation letter and also acceptance letter. Basically, you will also find proposal, sponsorship proposal, and then you will find smart book. So there are four types of documents that you can access on your website. There will be smart books where you can find all those details about the halal food and stuff. So I think that answers your question.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.
Okay, then Yusra is the last one.
Okay, please, Yusra.
Yes, so I was asking about two things. The first is vegan options. So
Hmm.
I'm vegan. The second has to do with the time of acceptance, because if I receive the acceptance letter relatively extremely late, would I have time to apply for the visa? So I was
Oh, okay.
asking concern the visa.
Okay, okay. The vegan option, of course, we will also give you forms. So after the fully funded is announced, basically we will invite all of you to an official group. And in that official group, we will broadcast the form where it will like, what is it? Inside there will be informations about your arrival, like what time will you arrive. Also the arrival is only at the Incheon airport. So if you arrive in other airport, we won't be able to pick you up. So make sure when you search your flights, it will be directly to the Incheon airport. And also, for the second thing is the vegan option. Of course, in that form, there will be questions about if you are allergic to food or seafood, or if you have any type of allergies, and then you want us to pick the right bento for you. Basically just put in that form like that. So if you're a vegan, you can also tell in that, no, what is it, I want the vegan food option, like that. And we will try to search it for you, of course, because it happens also in the previous program in Japan Youth Summit, where because in Japan it's mostly seafood, right? Sushi or something like that. There will be fish, there will be other things, and people are mostly allergic to it. So we pick the best option. It's either vegan or meat, like that. I think that answers the question. And also for the announcement, actually, it should be by this month, yeah, in the middle of this month. So I will check up on that as well, because it should be 15, I guess, 15 of July, basically. Have to be
Okay.
in 15 of
Thank
July.
you.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. How to pay batch one installment if I'm unable to access the website? Is it an access? You cannot access? I can. Or maybe try in different browser. And then, for example, if you cannot access it on Chrome, try to access it on Mozilla and something like that, because in here I can access in both browser. What if we have not yet gone through interview? Ah, are you the fully funded one or what? It based on your scheduled time for interview. I think if you have already picked for the interview session, so just wait until the interview session starts based on your scheduled time. Jasmine, I'm so sorry. I think this have to be the last questions. You can ask the questions in other pre-orientations always on Saturday, and maybe it won't be with me, but with Miss Chacha, I guess, yeah, for next week, because it's preparation for the program. So there will be another team from Youth Break the Boundary side, and for Miss Chacha itself, she's the head of mentor. So basically, she will give you a lot of informations about the programs and also the selection process, something like that. So have a good day to you all, and thank you very much for listening to me yapping for 1 hour here. And
Okay.
Hope you have a great day today.
Okay, thank you,
Bye-bye.
Miss Cindy.
Yeah, thank you,
Okay, thank you,
Hawa.
everyone. If you have more question, maybe you can reach out our social media, Instagram, WhatsApp, or maybe email, and our admin will answer it. Okay, everyone, we've just gone through more detailed information about the Korea Summit 2026. Hopefully, it gave you a better picture of what to expect. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining the
Bye.
pre-orientation Korea Summit 2026. We hope today's session helped
Bye-bye.
you feel more prepared and excited for the main event. Stay connected, stay inspired, and we
Yay.
can't wait to see you at the event. Bye.
Bye-bye.
See you.